Assalamualaikum, my name is Ardian and let's have a quick talk about Resume Wizard. So this is actually the upgraded version, and the question is, why did I upgrade it? It's because this web app is my first ever web app project. So not just a dashboard. I've made a lot of dashboard before and it's a bit different than this kind of project right here, Resume Wizard. A dashboard can only be used for a specific data set, while a web app like this, it's different. Anybody can use this. Anyone with a proper data set can use this. And the data set for this web app is, of course, resumes. And not just that, this is my first ever web app project, but also this project originated in around September and October. And when I was making this, I wanted to submit this project to an event in my former data science school. Because of that, I was in a hurry to complete this web app, to submit it. And because of that, I said to myself that I will upgrade this web app after the event. And I did. And also, when I was making this, I stumbled upon a problem. It's a tokenization problem. It's a little problem, but it means a lot to this web app. So what is that? Let me just show you. Let's say I have these resumes right here and I type Premiere Pro. What's gonna happen is that this Premiere Pro, this skill is gonna be count as two skills. Premiere is gonna be count as one skill and Pro is gonna be count as one skill. It's gonna be two skills. And what happens is that any resume that has the word Premiere, that gonna be count. And any resume that has the word Pro, even though it's another Pro like Final Cut Pro, it's gonna be count. That resume is gonna be considered matching with the skill. So that's the little problem, but it means a lot. Just imagine if a user types something like this, like Premiere Pro in DaVinci Resolve. Just imagine, these are gonna be count as 4 skills. They're not gonna be count as 2 skills. They're gonna be count as 4 skills. That's a big problem. So actually, when I was coding, when I was making this web app, I tried to solve this, but I couldn't. I got lost and I decided to leave it like that. And after this web app was done, I was working with another web app project. It's about employee feedback analytics. So it's an app that analyzes employee feedbacks. And in that analytics, in that app, I plot a word cloud for each person. And I stumbled upon a person, an employee, and his feedback word clouds has the word late as the most appearing word. And in that moment, of course, we're gonna think that, oh, this guy is always late. But when I look at this employee's information, this guy is a star employee and a high performer employee. How is this guy is always late but is a high performer and star employee? So I looked deeper into the guy's feedback text and I saw that it's actually never late, rarely late, things like that. So the feedbacks that this guy has is actually this guy is never late, this guy is rarely late, basically never late. But when the feedbacks are tokenized, the word never and the word late are separated, and that's why it resulted in something like that. The word late becomes the most appearing word. So I thought to myself, what is this? How do we solve something like this? So I did some research about NLP and I asked ChatGPT, what is this? I had this problem in blah blah blah. And I found out about something called Ngram. And the moment I found out about Ngram, I immediately thought about Resume Wizard. I thought that this is actually the solution for the problem I had with Resume Wizard. I thought to myself, okay, when I upgrade Resume Wizard, I'm gonna apply this. And I did. So okay, that's basically why I upgrade this app, this web app. And yeah, I also changed some of the UI and UX. It used to not have these options. So let's try this web app. And by the way, we can click here and just copy it and paste it. Click this button right here. Okay, just ignore this cluster for a moment and jump right into the ranking. So here's the ranking. So as you can see, we can now have Premiere Pro as one skill. As you can see, it's Premiere Pro, it's counted as a skill. So yeah, I basically solved the problem. As you can see also here, Cinema 4D, it's also counted as one skill, not two. So yeah, I fixed it. And also with Ngrams, I can also do something like this. Alright. So this is the word distribution of the whole resume text. And with Ngrams, I can do something like this. Let's take a look. You see, now it's per 2 words. Previously, it's per 1 word. You see, it's marketing, it's design, it's product, When I change to bigram, it's 2 words. And when I change to trigram, it's per 3 words. So yeah, that's n-grams. We also have cluster right here. So the whole resumes are clustered by their matching skills. Let's add to 3 clusters. Alright. Here we can also see the resumes for each cluster. See, these are the resumes in cluster 1, these are the resumes in cluster 2, and these are the resumes in cluster 3. And by the way, now we can also type descriptive skills like this. Let's click this button and there you go. This resume matches up to 45%. Let's take a look. Cool. Okay, that's it for resume widget. I hope you like it, and if you have any suggestion, any question about this resume widget or about anything else related to data or Shiny or R or Python, just ask me in the comment section. I'll reply to it. So okay, Jazakallah khair. I'll see you in the next videos.